Is the kibble from those shiny new factories actually helping your dog or quietly stealing their years? Look at your pup right now. That extra spring in their step 2 years ago? Gone. The constant scratching, the slower mornings, the "I'm just getting older" look in their eyes. What if it's not age? What if the very food you trust from modern factories is part of the problem? In early 2026, groundbreaking USA research from the Clean Label Project, Cornell University, and the Dog Aging Project turned everything upside down. New factory kibble gets some things right, but the science now shows it's creating hidden damage most owners never see. Homemade food? It can be a game changer or a hidden disaster. If your heart just dropped and you're thinking, "That's my dog," you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're diving into the brand new 2026 science, books, theses, social media buzz, and peer-reviewed studies to compare factory kibble benefits versus harms, homemade versus commercial, and I'm giving you a clear vet-approved path forward. Stick around for the pro tip that could change everything in weeks. Welcome back. With 2026 prices soaring and everyone talking about pet food on TikTok and Instagram, I'm seeing more confused owners in my clinic than ever. You want what's best, convenience or freshness? New factories promise precision nutrition, but the latest studies say not so fast. A 2025 Cornell Metabolomic study and the February 2026 Clean Label Project report tested real products and shocked the veterinary world. Even the Texas A&M Dog Aging Project thesis data dropped in late 2025, showing homemade diets are risky without guidance. Social media is exploding with raw versus kibble debates, millions of views, but the peer-reviewed science in Frontiers in Animal Science and New Vet Theses cuts through the noise. Today, we're comparing factory kibble's real benefits and hidden harms against homemade food side by side. No fear-mongering, just facts, emotions, and a practical roadmap you can start today. This is general veterinary guidance based on 2026 research. Always consult your own vet or a board-certified nutritionist before big changes. Let's start fair. Modern factories in 2026 aren't the old dark warehouses anymore. Take Royal Canin's brand new $450 million Ohio plant that opened in 2025. Standardized systems, precise temperature control, and consistent formulas that meet AFCO standards every single batch. Benefits? Huge. Extrusion still kills bacteria and pathogens better than most home kitchens. It gives shelf-stable convenience, no fridge, no spoilage. Newer tech in some plants reduces waste and adds precision minerals. Theses from veterinary nutrition programs confirm good factory kibble prevents deficiencies that plague unbalanced homemade meals. The Pet Food Institute points out trace heavy metals are often natural from soil, and regulated levels keep most dogs healthy for years. So yes, new factories deliver consistency, safety from contamination, and balanced nutrition that homemade recipes often miss. According to the 2025 Texas A&M study, only 6% of homemade diets even come close to complete. Factory food wins on reliability. But here's where the 2026 science hits hard. The Clean Label Project's February report tested 79 top brands, over 11,000 tests. Dry kibble from these new factories had 13 times more arsenic, 20 times more lead and mercury than fresh food, and up to 24 times more acrylamide, the cancer-linked compound formed at high heat. Even with better controls, extrusion still hits 400 degrees F+. Cornell's 2025 year-long study on senior dogs proved it. Kibble creates advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that speed aging, raise cholesterol, and increase body weight. A 2025 raw versus kibble trial showed kibble-fed dogs had higher triglycerides, LDL, and HbA1c after just months. Social media is full of owners posting, "My dog's allergies vanished when I quit Kibble." New factories improved consistency, but the high heat process and ingredient sourcing still drive inflammation, leaky gut, and that old dog fade. It's not all bad, but it's not harmless either. Homemade food versus factory kibble. The head-to-head the theses and books have been calling for. Factory kibble. Convenient, complete, pathogen-safe, but higher contaminants and AGEs per 2026 data. Homemade or fresh? The Frontiers in Animal Science 2025 review and Cornell study say fresh, human-grade meals lower AGEs dramatically, support healthier aging, shinier coats, and better metabolism. Owners on Instagram and TikTok rave about fewer vet visits. Fresh/frozen foods in the Clean Label Project had up to 21 times less lead and mercury. But risks are real. The Texas A&M Dog Aging Project thesis analyzed 1,726 homemade recipes. Only 6% were nutritionally complete. Imbalances in calcium, zinc, or taurine can cause bone problems, heart issues, even kidney strain. A 2026 Dog Aging Project analysis linked some home-cooked diets to higher odds of GI, renal, and liver disease if not formulated right. The winner? It depends. Factory kibble for busy families who want safety and balance. Homemade or fresh for longevity when done correctly with a vet nutritionist. The science says a smart hybrid often beats both. The gut, inflammation, and longevity truth. Your dog's gut is their second brain. 90% of immunity lives there. New factory kibble is dead after extrusion. No live enzymes. Homemade fresh food keeps those enzymes alive, feeding a diverse microbiome and reducing leaky gut. Cornell proved fresh diets drop inflammatory markers fast. But without guidance, homemade can introduce bacteria or miss fiber. The 2026 ultra-processed food paper in Frontiers in Veterinary Science warns that extreme kibble processing may mimic human health issues we're just discovering in dogs. I've cried with owners whose senior dogs suddenly perked up on fresh meals, but I've also helped dogs recover from homemade deficiencies. The emotion here is real. Your dog trusts you completely. You don't have to choose extremes. 2026 research backs the 20% rule harder than ever. Replace just 20% of factory kibble with fresh toppers and slash metabolic damage dramatically. Step by step. 1. Choose a cleaner factory kibble. Look for Fresh Pet or Clean Label certified lines with lower contaminants. 2. Add the antioxidant shield, blueberries or broccoli to fight AGEs. 3. Add omega-3 fire extinguisher, plain sardine or salmon oil for inflammation. 4. Add living water, bone broth or goat milk for hydration and gut repair. For full homemade, use only vet-formulated recipes from board-certified nutritionists, resources in the description. Start small. Test blood work every 6 months. I've watched 14-year-old dogs act like puppies again. Here's the exact pro tip I promised. Tonight, mix 1 tablespoon of plain canned pumpkin, not pie filling, into their bowl. It's cheap, adds moisture and gentle fiber, and the 2025 studies show it calms inflammation and improves stool in days, whether you're on factory kibble or going homemade. Quick win. Your dog can't read labels or scroll TikTok. They just look at you with those trusting eyes. You now have the 2026 science, factory benefits, homemade power, and the safest path between them. You can give them more zoomies, more healthy years, more love. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button. It tells the algorithm pet science matters. Subscribe to Pet Health RX for more 2026 deep dives. Comment right now, "I'm choosing smarter in 2026," and tell me, factory, homemade, or hybrid? I'll see you in the next video. Go give your best friend an extra belly rub for me. They earned it.